Here's O'Leary. Oh, a total miskick by O'Leary. Rush has pounced on it. Houghton is through the middle. And a great chance for Liverpool against the post. Arsenal are saved after the mistake by O'Leary. And a great break by Rush and by Houghton. What an amazing break and an amazing escape for Arsenal. Jimmy Greaves?
Well, actually, Ray Houghton should have scored there. I know it's easy to criticise a player so early on in the game in the first minute when you're not fully warmed up and things are not going for you, but great ball in by Ian Rush. He's looked up, he's done all the right things. I think he'd be disappointed he didn't score.
It's a nice piece of skill there by Quinn. Thomas gets it out towards Rocastle. He's deceived Staunton, played the cross in, Grobbelaar down as both Groves and Smith went in. Favourite to score the first goal, Ian Rush at 5-1. But at the moment it's Barnes. Freeland playing it in. Lukic. And such is Rush's returning confidence, particularly after that goal last week against Millwall. He was saying before the game, yeah, I think I might get the first one today as well. At the moment it's Arsenal in possession. Richardson. It's a lovely ball, played to Quinn. In turn, tried to get Perry Groves in. Rocastle's after this one, but it was Hussein who got it as far as Michael Thomas. And now Dixon, who's not a bad crosser of the ball. And hit by Quinn, straight into the chest of Grobbelaar. In his first appearance for Liverpool, 1985, and scored that day as well. He's got some blood on his head as well. It's a veritable battlefield out there this afternoon.
Well, now that Quinn's had that shot, I think Rushy at 5-1's not a bad bet for him, is it?
Actually, he is looking, here he comes after this one again. This is a part of his play. He does like to hustle defenders. And he's looking a bit more the part in Rush these last couple of weeks. But at the moment it's Beardsley. Oh, he's got past O'Leary. He's trying to get Barnes in onto that left foot. A chip across there. And the Cocker claiming it was a handball by Dixon. And the referee has given a penalty. Dixon unsure about it, but the Cock, I must say, reacted instantly. The referee, I think, probably looked at the linesman as well. Here's Barnes. We may get a better view from this reverse angle shot here. I think it came off his hand, but Dixon would probably say it was accidental and there was no intention meant, but referee Peck has given the penalty to Liverpool. Barnes will take it. And saved! Tries to get in again, and this time it was hooked behind, fittingly by Dixon for the corner.
I think with respect, Brian, that was fair justice. It was a very unfortunate penalty. It was one-handed, the penalty, and it was a great one-handed save. Justice all round.
And here's Houghton. So Liverpool still coming forward towards Hussein, just wide of the post. Barnes, who scored 3 times from the spot this season. And Lukic, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping by John Lukic, flinging himself to the right there. Now Barnes. Trying to dummy a yard out of Dixon. Rush just a fraction too high for Rush. A lovely piece of play by Barnes. It looked almost impossible when he could get that ball across, but he found enough space to do it, and it was a devastating cross as well. Rush again. McMahon driving it! The second of the season, and Liverpool's pressure pays off at last.
Oh, what a great goal as well. I mean, we're not going to see a ball struck sweeter this season than this, are we? Super, right along the ground, giving John Lukic no chance.
Beardsley in first. Barnes striding away. Rocastle after him. O'Leary after him. But Barnes gets a corner out of them and nearly finishes up in the Kop himself. That's one of the great sights in the game at the moment. Barnes in full stride, taking on people and most times outpacing them. Now getting this corner. Houghton will take it. Hussein's up from the back. And Whelan's in there too, and he's played it directly to McMahon. Stabbed in by McMahon. Smith gets it away, not very far. It's with Houghton. But Beardsley, a lovely touch by Beardsley. Houghton playing it in, and O'Leary gets it away. Staunton's throw. Whelan's touch. Beardsley. Over the top. Jimmy Greaves are playing some delightful stuff in and around that penalty area. Some lovely little passing movements. And Peter Beardsley, the number 12, is really at the forefront of most of it. Barry Groves. Here's Arsenal's throw, though. Groves with it. And missile thrown into the Liverpool penalty area by Groves. There it is. Richardson trying to get in there. Rocastle's shot.
Well, that sums it up a little bit as well, doesn't it?
Beardsley winning it against Adams. But Dixon getting it away. Hussein for Liverpool. In comes Rocastle, supported by Thomas, supported by Richardson, but it's Barnes now. Whelan, a lovely ball. Beardsley on the far side. Rush racing through the middle. Still with Beardsley. Rush! Another chance has gone away. Oh, that's so unlike Ian Rush. And it was some splendid work by Beardsley, Jimmy Greaves.
It was indeed. It was a great ball by Steve McMahon, and I don't know what Ian was doing there. I don't think he knows himself. And great work by Peter Beardsley.
Lovely bit of skill by Barnes, and away he goes. Groves is after him. Beardsley waiting in the middle. Rush coming up on the far side. It's a great cross in there by Barnes. Always tempting Lukic to come, but Lukic always feeling he couldn't quite get there, and Rush almost getting on the end of it. But it's Quinn at the other end now as Smith goes marauding forwards, but Obalar gets it for Liverpool. This is Winterburn making the break. I see many Arsenal men from the back coming forward. That time it's Whelan getting it away. And it's a free kick, and I can only think that free kick was for the foul by Burrows on the other side there against Winterburn.
I think it was. To be critical of the big two up front, and one has to be, they're not showing at all. They're not giving their midfield players or anybody who's getting the ball a target to hit.
Richardson's free kick for Arsenal. Plenty of height there in the box, but in fact it came in low and it needed the challenge of Ronnie Whelan to get it behind for the Arsenal corner. They will surely look for the likes of Smith and Quinn here. Quinn has taken a deep position on the edge of the penalty area. Now he's making his run. Smith coming in behind him. It's Smith's header. And Perry Groves almost in there. Alan Smith in there, kicked away by Houghton. Richardson turning it back again. Liverpool not out of the wood yet. In the end, Quinn's header is gathered by Grobbelaar. Splendid piece of work by Alan Smith. And it needed Houghton at that post. O'Leary. It's a very little header there by McMahon. And he finds Beardsley in turn, looks for Rush. Brought down. He was a little unfortunate there, Adams. And it's a free kick for Liverpool.
Yeah, he was unlucky. I don't think you can blame Tony Adams for this. The ball was running away from both of them, actually.
Beardsley, I would have thought possibly had lost his footing just as Adams made that first challenge. I don't think it was a dive by Beardsley. But what it does, it gives Liverpool an opportunity here. Whelan, who can curl a wicked free kick, and Barnes can certainly match it. We're having a conversation now. Who's going to take it? Well, that's something Arsenal don't know. And Lukic would like to know. It's going to be Barnes. Curled brilliantly! What a fabulous free kick goal! moments of pure football skill from John Barnes. Whelan runs over it. Barnes, in true Brazilian style, floats it inch-perfect wide of Lukic. And Liverpool are 2. Beardsley, a nice little backward header there for Rush. Beardsley again, looking for Rush again. That time held up by O'Leary, who's knocked to the ground by that shot of Houghton. That was a cruel blow for David O'Leary. In fact, he got a good header to the first one, and then, in following through, Houghton really walloped one towards goal.
Well, he got a good header to the second one. Poor old David O'Leary has had an unhappy match. He's twisted his ankle and now he's got a very bad head. It's not been one of David's better days.
Siggy Johnson on. Can Richardson get on the end of this one? And Winterburn, Winterburn was just got his finger on the trigger for that one, just as Dixon did as well. Grobbelaar plunging across his goal, but it finishes up in the pocket. It's still 2-0 to Liverpool. Good ball there, Lee Dixon. His 3 goals this season have all come from the penalty spot. Adams getting above Beardsley. Hayes. To Smith. Staunton's in there, Smith! And Arsenal have pulled one back with Alan Smith. An untidy goal, but a valuable one for all that. And who knows, we might get quite a finish here now.
It was a very untidy goal. It was a total mix-up, really. None of the Liverpool players going for it, and Smith got his toe to it.
So Liverpool lead 2-1. Jimmy and I were saying there looks to be no way back. Suddenly there might just be a way back for Arsenal. 2 minutes left. Smith goes up. Barnes left that, and Perry Groves was very nearly in. Dixon will wallop that one, and Rush now getting on to the end of this one. Tony Adams is after him. There's not a lot of support, but Beardsley is coming up quickly. Beardsley did well there. Beardsley. And a goal kick. And he would have been in the running for man of the match as well.
Actually, Peter Beardsley was definitely man of the match first half. I think mainly because Liverpool have been pegged back and he hasn't been able to get into the game so much second half that one's had to leave him out. But he's certainly done very well here. I think Liverpool have settled and are just looking for the odd break, which they nearly achieved there.
As everybody on the clock knows, you never know with Arsenal. Their memory goes back just a few short months. It was the dying seconds then. And Arsenal looking to do the same sort of thing here. That's McMahon played back there by Houghton. And that might put his defence in some problem, but Hussein just gets it back as Groves went in. Inside the last minutes. But there will be some injury time as Rush gets away from Johnson. This is the real Rush, but that wasn't.
That really was a great run by Ian Rush. A real striker's run. It was a superb effort. Just a shame that the finish was really bad.
And Liverpool win, and they now go top.